In this new series from On Your Bike, we take a closer look at custom Cubs from the Camphill Chop Shop, starting with this gorgeous chrome number. What were you looking for when you started? Did you have this in mind?
Yeah, James has done a couple of bikes with it. And yeah, we worked together on it. I wanted it bare metal. I said to James about the Springer front forks. He said he'll make them. So as James does, just pulls it at the stops and does it. The seat, I had this in my head for a long time. Like, I wanted an old Springer seat. So I managed to get rid of them and just let James do his magic, really, isn't it?
Well, it was a standard C50, this wasn't it?
50, yeah.
C50, yeah. I think it was the automatic. I think it was an automatic,
yep.
Right? Yeah, automatic. Basically, he wanted it sort of old school, retro-y type looking. Nothing too crazy, no big wheels. Just stripped down bare metal. I just used a drill bit. It took me about a week. on and off. It's, yeah, the hardest possible way. Bit of lacquer on it, just gives it a bit of a shine. But I like the way you can see where it's been sanded. You can see where I've gone with the drill and picked up this seat, which is an old bobby seat that gives it sort of like a classic look, and the old rack. Kept all the back. A lot of the times we cut them there, but wanted to keep it sort of still looking old and sort of original, but with a few little twists. Like these, I mean, it's not going to be the hardest ride, but they're not too bad, to be fair. Just let a bit of air out your tyre, you'll be alright. Nice little exhaust tucks out the way. We didn't want nothing too sporty. Just stuck with a little 110 engine. It's just going to be an everyday plodder, ain't it?
That's what you want, mate, yeah.
Yeah, just a little 110 Leaford engine. Yeah, what we've done is we've moved the springs from out of the inner fork, which they go in here standard. Made a link for the springer fork, which literally goes all the way over, bolts to your front wheel spindle with two bushes. And then sort of, I mean, there's not much giving, it's more for looks than anything else. It just tightens the front end up instead of it being flat.
But that changes the left and...
Yeah, I mean, it stiffens it up, so it is a harder ride, but it handles better because you don't get the wall of the bounce system, the wall, and you don't get the lift. You don't get the lift when you pull the front brake. Because normally, anyone know, you pull it, you're like that, but that gets rid of all that. It makes them ride a lot. I mean, it's a hard ride, but they handle. I mean, you can really give it some.
And you were just saying that you could, on this side, you could just put a little tool bag.
I was just saying to Craig, we're going to think about putting a nice little tool bag there in leather.
Yeah, little round.
Like the seat, and then maybe a couple of tool bags on the side. Yeah. But no, that's about it. It's a pretty basic build, but I love it. I love it.
I think less.
Strip back, less is more.
I
love it. Style.
I was going to say that's quite cheeky because you could put a little tool bag
with
a key in the inside.
You can do it.
You can do that. Just lots of stuff. Like he's done it with the old. I mean, I sort of got the bike done, and then he just sort of went on eBay, looked at some stuff, and put some little.
I think less. I think on the Cub, with me personally, I think less is best. If you can get it, if you can nail it and make it look good. But that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of work. James busts his ass on that to get it back to the metal. Like. But when you look at it, it's minimalistic, isn't it?
Get a shot of that, I don't know, in a minute. See the little side stand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful.
But yeah, I think a couple of nice little vintage looking.
It just wants a couple of little brown bags on it. I reckon that would totally set it off.
I know, I can't understand him either, but apparently his name is Craig and he is one happy fella, and who can blame him? If you'd like to see more Camphill creations, don't forget to like and share this video, and also subscribe.